Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, so the Long Island audit has struck again guys. And in my home state, that SOB. Alright, I'm in the Poconos. He was up in Lancaster, which is like maybe 3 hours, 3-hour drive from me. But if I would have known he was going to be in Lancaster that particular day, I think he dropped the video this morning, it was. Either this morning or last night or whatsoever. Whatever day it was, if I would have known he was going to be there, guys, I would have been there with my camera auditing his ass, okay? And I mean, trust me, guys, this guy, I have no problem where I've already seen what he looks like, and I feel very confident that if it came down hands, let's say, I'm very confident that I can knock him on his ass, okay? Anyway, guys, like I said, he goes to the State Trooper Barracks out in Lancaster, and in my opinion, after you watch the video, let me know what you think about it, guys, because I honestly feel that the state troopers in this video dropped the ball, guys. If you, I'm not trying to give you a spoiler alert. I'm not trying to give you the info what happens here. I want you to look at the video and see for yourself. But there are signs at this particular barracks, no recording inside the barracks. A frauditor, a newbie frauditor, was kicked out of there, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago whatsoever, and went crying to the Long Island audit that he was kicked out of the barracks for recording. And you'll hear the Long Island audit talk as if he's a superhero, guys. He has to drive 3 hours away to ensure that this guy, this newbie frauditor, gets him some justice out of what happened to him or whatsoever. Now again, guys, outside of the barracks there are signs that say no recording inside the barracks. They let him in there with no problem, even after I don't know what you would call the receptionist. I don't know if she's a cop or whatever. Anyway, she told them numerous times no recording in here, and he kept on, you know him, forget about it. I don't need to tell you his replies, okay? Anyway, regular state police come in, and I don't know, the way I saw it, state police compromised. They kind of had an idea who he was and what was he about. And guys, if I was there, trust me, I would have been with my camera aiming it at his ass, so he would have had a hard time doing his so-called First Amendment audit while I'm there a few feet away from his ass recording him. Okay, and I would have been telling the cops exactly what he does and so on. And guys, I would assume maybe give them a phone call, guys. The State Trooper Barracks out in Lancaster. Let them know about this asshole. Let them know that this guy goes throughout city halls and he's making the public employees as well as our law enforcement officers look stupid on YouTube. And that's why I got pissed off, because you're I don't know, my opinion, you're compromising with this guy even after telling him that they did not want him recording inside, I don't know what you would call that, the dispatcher office or whatever, because of the computers, because of the sensitive information that may be laying around. And here they come, his reply is, you got to create privacy, get blinds or tint the windows. That's understandable, yes. But still, if you're being told, I mean, come on, listen to me, I'm a grown man. Another grown man tells me, or the lady would have came and told me, hey, please, no recording over here because we got insensitive info laying around and so on. I'm a grown man. I understand, you're right. Yeah, I'm not going to record. They're giving you the opportunity to record all you want in the lobby. Just don't record inside the dispatcher's office or whatsoever. But this guy with this bullshit about, well, if my eyes can see it, then I can record. And you know, he made some, like, he could have went in there with these I got the sunglasses, I bought them a while ago. They're sunglasses and they got a camera in the middle there, spy glasses they call them. Or you could, I don't know, but he said something about a button. I never seen those, but I got a couple of body cams that I whatever. Anyway, yes, understandable that somebody who had bad intentions could have went that route or whatever. But still, guys, after you watch the video, let me know what you think. I honestly think the state troopers, they dropped the ball. And they don't realize, guys, that they're compromising with this asshole. Come on. At the end of the day, he made them look stupid on YouTube. He made them look like he trampled right over their rights. And that's what I say, guys. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about what I'm going to say here. Because, I don't know, these guys feel that the public employees, the minute they're on the clock, because they're public employees, their rights come to like a halt until they're off the clock. No, guys, I don't think if it does work like that, I don't think it should work that way. You hear how these guys bitching and moaning that, oh, my rights don't end over here because we go over there, or blah, blah, blah. Well, their rights shouldn't end because they're on the clock, okay? They pay taxes just like we do, guys. Come on. You know, maybe I'm not explaining it right, but, and also, just because it's a public building, it should not be allowed where you just can go roaming around record all you want because it's a public building. Come on now, guys. If you don't got legitimate business, that's the way it should be, regardless, in any public building. Unless you're going to, you know, you do want to take some footage of the scenery and shit like that, well, then make an appointment, you know, let them know, and so on. They'll prepare a tour or whatever you want to call it. But I don't think, and I'm not listening, I know we have enough rules. We already got enough rules on these buildings, but this is something that's got to be nipped at the bud, guys. Because these guys are going to continue. You hear these guys every time they start a video. We're going into this location to make sure that, and ensure that they give us the respect and so on. But guys, it's like they'll trample over these people's rights, disrespect the shit out of them, so that they can be respected. And I don't know, guys. I really, truly don't like it. I don't think any public employee, anybody, come on, anybody, we're not kids here. We're grown people. We're grown-ups here. These people worked hard to get that job. And I hate sounding like an old lady whining and all that, but not just because I don't like this asshole, because these are my rights too, but I sure as hell would. I don't know. I really don't know. I could not see myself going in there, well, screw it, it's my right, I'm going to do it because it's my right and I can do it and get away with it. It's just not in my nature. I'm not soft. I'm no punk. I'm no chump. I'm a grown man, and I don't feel, you know, disrespecting somebody with my camera. I don't get off on that shit, period. Okay, let me know what you guys think. I honestly feel that the state police dropped the ball on this one. Check out the video, let me know, and we'll go from there, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the Pennsylvania State Police Troop J headquarters here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. So before I get started, guys, I want to explain to you why exactly I'm here in Lancaster. I was sent a video of another auditor some time ago who was told he is not allowed to film in the public lobby, and he was removed from the building. I'm going to insert that clip right here so you can see it for yourself.
What's your first name?
It doesn't matter.
It does if you're making contact with me. My name's Tom, by the way.
Here's the thing. You're on private property. Unless you have official business with the Pennsylvania State Police, you are not permitted to be here.
Well, I didn't see any signs that there's signs for visitor.
I am advising you of that, okay?
Well,
so unless you have official police business here, you are not allowed on this property.
If someone comes in here that, let's say they're coming in here, they have business, but they have a camera and they want to record.
You cannot record inside our building.
I wasn't sure if that was just in the whole entire building or if that was just in the lobby here.
No, in the entire building, you cannot record.
Before I leave, did you want to just tell me your first name?
Nope. Doesn't matter what my first name is. It's Trooper.
Trooper. Okay.
No further business.
Thank-
You don't have any mercy.
Thank you for being so cordial.
Yep.
And if I wanted to pick up a complaint form, do I do it here or do I do it over at the maintenance? For this officer here.
For the officer for what?
It's his policy, department policy for state police to identify themselves.
No, you don't need my first name.
Well, how about last name?
Is if I am interacting with you because you are breaking the law. I am just interacting with you, telling you that you cannot record inside of our building, okay?
So as you guys can see, he was removed from the building, told he wasn't allowed to record. He wasn't assertive, and he didn't seem to be confident in his constitutional rights. But that's why I'm back here. They need to learn, the state police here in Pennsylvania. I drove all the way here from Long Island to show them that they do not dictate how we conduct our constitutionally protected activities. We are allowed to film. We have the right to film in public and publicly accessible areas. So let's get into it. Let's see how they do. Hi, how are you? Not at the moment.
What's that?
Not at the moment.
You're not allowed to record in here.
What law is that?
There's signs. I don't know where the sign is, but it's out there somewhere. Stop recording.
There is no sign out here.
Somebody helping you?
I believe so, yeah. I believe so. I don't really need any help at the moment, but thank you. Governor, commissioner. So that's why I'm here, guys, is somebody else, another auditor, was here and he was kicked out because apparently there's no recording in here, but I see a camera right there. So I came all the way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I didn't like the way they treated him, so we're here to try and educate them.
Sir, do you need anything?
Excuse me?
Do you need anything?
No, I don't need anything. Not right now. Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Told you.
Can I help you?
Yes.
You cannot record me. You cannot record in here. Move your phone away.
I sure can. Can you just
You cannot record in here.
Yes, I can. Can you already called them once before, ma'am.
There's a man in the lobby pointing his camera at us. Please, somebody come.
All right, I just want to say that this is one of the moments where I feel that he's just being a jerk. You know, if the lady's telling you don't record in there, why you got to record in there for? There's really nothing in there for him. I mean, anything in there is pretty much all cop related. You know, this is where the forums and all other bull crap, you know, so I don't know. It's like he does it intentionally because he knows it's going to annoy her. You know, he already knows it's annoying her, so he's got to do it. And this is where, and I hate saying it because we always, you know, we always hear that phrase. Just because something is legal doesn't mean you got to do it. You know, but this guy here, like because you want to, it's your right, you want to do it. Screw what anybody else feels and this and that. And you would think, you know, like common courtesy out of these people, they traded their common courtesy for the almighty dollar. Basically, these frauditors, that's what they did. Because to be a frauditor, it's like you got to be an asshole, a cold-hearted asshole. That's my way of thinking, guys.
Ma'am, this is a public building. You need to understand that. I'm trying to conduct business now. I need your help. I need your assistance. Yeah, I'm just trying to do Freedom of Information Act request.
Sure, what would you like?
I need the form so I can fill it out.
Sure, I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go right with you.
Appreciate it. How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, we're recording. You're fine to record in here. You can't just record into there.
Well, I can see it from public. I'm just conducting business. I was trying to talk to
Okay,
her.
but it's audio recording, so you can't record into there. You can record in here, that's fine. You just can't record into those windows.
But if I had,
Understand?
but no, not really, because what if I had a photographic memory? It wouldn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make any
I
sense.
want to tell you one time, sir, please don't record in there.
Sir, that's not against the law.
Yes, it's against our department policy.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Where
it
is
is.
the? Show me the policy then, sir.
Policy.
Thank you.
Is there anything we can help you with? Like
I'm doing a right to know
report something.
request. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
So also, you gotta like just look at it like a level-headed person. Don't you think that might be a security risk? Like you just showing how like the operations. God forbid somebody is using your video, not you, but using your video to kind of see how things operate. To
No.
maybe like plan something.
Yeah. No, I don't honestly. I hear what you're saying,
So
but
that's kind of like that's the big thing.
I don't think it's very logical, because if I came in here with some spy glasses, right, or if I came in here with a button that was and I look this way, you're never gonna know. So if I wanted to do something, if somebody wanted to do something nefarious, that's how they would go about it. They wouldn't be openly recording.
I mean, well, I'm sure they told you are allowed to record in the lobby,
Yeah.
just not into that space. You could see how it's partitioned off.
Yeah. No. Anything you can
That's
see.
what I'm- that's what
Anything you can see from public, trooper, you can record. I have the right to record anything I can see. I'm in public. Anything I can see. It is
Okay.
what it comes down to is that you, as the Pennsylvania State Troopers, have the obligation to create privacy.
Okay.
So
I
if you
mean,
wanted to buy,
that's
if you
fine.
wanted
I
to
mean,
buy blinds,
you don't have to tell me that stuff. All right, so you are here to actually report something or get to information. To
that is
request help?
correct. That is
Okay.
correct.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
All right.
what can we do to speed up that process for you?
Oh, nothing. I just got to fill out this form and gather my content here, and I'll be good to go.
Okay.
Like I said, if you
I
wanted
mean,
to buy, just in the future, if you wanted to buy blinds or maybe tint the window, that would be you creating privacy. But
Okay.
other than that, there is no expectation of privacy in public. And the woman over here was very, agitated and
Okay.
unprofessional. So I would just so you know, it's
Okay,
it's on
yeah,
like I
we'll
can't
take
see
that
in
into
there, can I?
consideration. What's
I
that?
can't see in there, can I?
Believe it or not, if you
Oh
want.
yeah, you actually can see in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see people walking through the hallway and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but I'm saying-
But what I mean, the lobby, we're fine with you recording in the lobby.
Yeah.
But when somebody has a reasonable expectation of privacy, let's say if they're behind that wall, that's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, but I'm not. There is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public, and this is a public building. And like I said, if you want to create the privacy, that's what you have to do
Okay.
according to the
but
law.
I understand that there's also restrooms that if you want to point your camera in there, you're going to be able to. That's what I'm saying. Just be,
I'm not
we're
gonna.
giving you
I'm
the
not trying
courtesy,
to. I'm not
give
trying
us
to film
the
any
courtesy.
restroom. I'm not trying to film any restrooms. That's for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
Well, you can see in there. That's what I'm trying to say.
I-
You never know when you're going to catch.
I can't
That's
see
why
it.
the expectation is in this lobby here, not into another space that's not this lobby.
Yeah.
You see
No.
what I mean?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't see what you mean.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
We're being as respectful as possible.
Me too.
We're
Me
letting
too.
you ask
Am I
questions.
not?
Yeah, no, you are. And
Okay.
we're letting you, like we asked, if there was anything you needed.
Yeah.
And I think you kind of agreed in a way that it might be a security issue to
No.
the general public, which we serve, if we have you kind of videoing the inside of the dispatch center and seeing how things work. Again, there's malicious people out there.
Sure,
That's
that's-
what we're bringing up now.
that's not me,
I'll
and-
gladly address the whole thing about a window tint. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's something you guys can do to create the privacy.
Yeah, I think with something like that, when you're talking to somebody and you can't see them, it has a disconnect.
Yeah.
And when they're here to
I would
report
agree.
a crime,
I would agree.
That's why we want to be able to see who's coming in, and so they can see that there's somebody here, so they can get help.
I would
That's-
agree. I would agree with
Well, I
that.
mean, I
But
can
again, there's
understand
no sensitive information there.
Yeah, so you got your video footage in there already, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fill out my request and
It's
conduct
okay.
my
You
business.
don't have to go pinpoint it back in there. You got kind of a glimpse of it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's
We got a couple glimpses.
I got a couple of glimpses,
Yeah,
and it's more, Trooper. Can I get your name?
Zima.
Zima, and your name?
Trooper Lisboa. It's right
Lisboa.
here. Yes.
Lisboa. Yeah, so it's not about it's just about education, and the education part is that I have the right to film.
I mean, are you educating us or like?
I'm trying to educate not only
Viewers,
obviously
something like
my viewers and the state police, because I'll let you know when I get out. I'll let you know when I'm leaving.
Like saying subscribe, you got right.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sure I have a lot of law
If
enforcement
I'm
that
gonna be on
subscribe.
YouTube, I want to see myself wherever you're posting.
Yeah, some filters. I don't know if you guys need it or not.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just it's the point of that we have the right to. So when somebody tells me that I can't do something, but I know I have the right to.
Yeah.
My whole point.
Yeah, you're right. This is a public space right here.
Mm-hmm.
There, if you're going to be here to report things and stuff, this is a public space.
Yeah.
You're completely right about that. But we have confidential information over this glass now. And
Okay.
that's what we're trying to tell you about, that we can't have you recording
Again.
the computers or anything like that. You stay in here, you report what you need to, and we don't have people coming in with cameras into those spaces. Because it's just not allowed. That's not a public space in there.
I'm not, and that's why I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm not there. But like I said, my only
When you're
count,
manipulating cameras or
my-
surveillance or something like that,
my
that's
only,
a problem for us.
yeah, my only response to that would be that if I had a hidden camera, and I wanted to film in there, if I had a button camera or sunglasses camera, you would never know, and I would film in there. And
We're not debating that.
okay,
And you got, like I said, you got a couple videos already of you in there. You got winging it.
Yeah.
Just like the lieutenant has the policy that you kind of requested here.
I mean, you
Sure.
can see that this is a secure, that's a secure area.
that's
you can't get
why
in there.
I'm not there.
You can't get in there, so you can't record in there.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I definitely can.
I have the policy right here. You cannot record
Okay,
in
let me-
secure areas.
This is not a secure area. I'm in public.
You're correct. You're correct. You can record all you want here, and we had that discussion earlier. But you can't record for what information is going on in there.
Yeah, I can point my camera in that direction. I sure can, Lieutenant. I can guarantee you I
You
can.
can't pick out the audio in there.
Who says I'm pink? That's would
Does it
you.
record
That would
audio?
be. That would be.
Does it record audio?
That would be what you're referring to is probably
That's confidential
eavesdropping.
information.
What you're referring to is probably eavesdropping, which would mean that I would have to do that surreptitiously, meaning that I would have to do it secretively in order for me to be charged with
The
eavesdropping.
information that's going back and forth on that radio or on those
That's,
telephones.
anybody can get a public
or
radio
any
a scanner,
conversation that's
sir.
in there. No, if it was open to anybody, there wouldn't be a keypad.
No. That's why I'm not there. That's my point. And like I said, if I had a hidden, like I was telling the other troopers, if I had a button,
I'm just going to ask you nicely.
That was
please don't
recorded.
record into the
well, sir, I have a right to do
communications
it.
area,
I have a
okay?
right to.
Okay.
I have a right to. So
If
I'll
you're
tell
disrupting
you.
the operations in this
I'm
building,
not.
Okay,
I'm not.
We're gonna have
That's
an issue.
yeah. But what issue would that be? The only thing you could possibly do would be trespass me, and that would be violating my constitutional rights,
Are you
sir.
here for a legitimate reason?
I am here for a legitimate
What would that be?
reason.
How can I help you?
Do you see the right to here? This is my right to know law request, and I'm going to be doing one.
Okay.
And I probably would have been done already if
Okay.
no one interrupted
Well,
my
have a seat.
business.
Go ahead and fill it out.
Great.
Have a seat for me if you don't mind.
No,
There's
I'm
gonna be
gonna.
other people coming in. to the
I'm gonna, sir.
If
You
you're
don't,
recording audio in that
you don't,
space,
sir. You don't
You know
control.
what you're doing, sir.
It doesn't-
You're trying to get close
Sir,
to
you
the
can.
window.
It doesn't, sir. It doesn't matter. I have a right to record. This is
You're disrupting the
transparency. No, I'm
operations here,
not.
sir. Yes, you
No,
are.
I am not.
I've had 3 phone calls from
You can't.
dispatchers.
You cannot make a constitutionally protected activity a crime, sir. You should know that. You're a lieutenant.
I absolutely do.
Okay,
But
this
I
is
know
a
you're
contest. I'm a
disrupting.
member of the press. I have freedom of press, sir. I have freedom
You're
of
here
press.
to make a right to know law, or you're here to record? What are you here for?
For both purposes, sir. This is part of my story.
Okay.
This is part of my freedom of press story.
Okay.
Can I get your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Sergeant Colarusso.
Sergeant. Okay.
We have no problem complying with you. We're trying to explain this to you as best as we can.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're trying to do is you're trying to bait us into a confrontation.
Yeah, that's what
So,
everybody
yeah,
says right before they violate my rights.
And look, but here's the thing.
That's what everybody says.
All we're trying to explain to you is that you can't record inside these secure areas.
I'm
There are-
not
there-
inside.
there
That's
are-
what I'm trying to
you
explain
can't
to
record
you.
inside of them.
I'm
There's
not.
confidential information, there's communications that are occurring that you are not privy to. So
Yeah.
that's the reason that Lieutenant.
Sir, I can 100% point my camera in this direction. I 100% can do that. That's well within my rights, sir.
Are you recording audio, sir?
I'm recording video,
Are
correct?
you recording audio?
That is correct.
That's a private space.
It
There's
does-
audio
you would-
that isn't-
you would
that
have to-
can't hear that microphone.
You have to create. You
through
have to
that
create the
space.
privacy, sir. Listen, I know my rights. You have to create that privacy,
Trust
sir.
me, you're not the first person that's coming in to try to.
I'm
create
sure.
confrontation
No,
with us about
see
this,
that's
right?
that's what you're trying. That's what you're trying to do. You're
Be
trying to create a
completely
confrontation,
respectful
not
with
me. I've been completely respectful towards you. I'm just not going to allow you to violate my rights. That's not what's going to happen
So
here.
if you're gonna fill that out, you're not gonna fill it out here. You're gonna fill it out right here.
You don't tell me where I stand and where I go in a public space,
Okay,
sir.
if somebody needs
You
to
have no
report a
authority over
crime,
me. You
you're
are
not
law.
gonna
You
have-
are.
You're not gonna.
You
you're
are
not
law.
gonna be in the way of them
You.
reporting something.
No one is here purporting a crime. You are not. You are not policy enforcement, trooper. You are law enforcement. I would remind you of that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not breaking any
I don't know if
laws.
this is going to get you views or not, but
It doesn't matter about the views, sir.
Okay.
It matters about me exercising my constitutional rights in a peaceful manner and not being molested by troopers, by law enforcement. I'm not breaking any laws. That's not what I'm doing here.
Sir, do you know where that goes? Because we don't take the right to know requests here.
I don't submit it here?
No.
Where would I submit it, Lieutenant?
Instructions are on there.
And can I get your name? I didn't get it.
Lieutenant Weinsberg.
Lieutenant Weinsberg? All right, thank you. It's not about filming in this direction. It's about that I have the right to, and I'm not going to be told that I cannot. And their reasonings for all of that is completely uncalled for. Completely.
All right, so let me comment here, guys, because if you watch until the end, when he has his little conversation with his subscribers at the end, his outro, if you want to call it that, he will describe that the state police try to violate his rights by telling him that he could not record behind that partition glass. I don't see it, guys. I truly don't. You know, and it's unfortunate that this guy, he knows how to use his words. He has his subscribers eaten out of his hands. From when he walked into that state police barracks to when he leaves, I don't see the cops trying to violate his rights at all. All they said was, don't record back there, because that's where they may have files laying around and so on. Sensitive information, so on. Come on. Now it's all, you got to go get blinds, you got to tint the windows, you got to create privacy, and come on. What happened with, damn it, one growing up to another growing up conversating, hey, just don't record back there, guy. You know what I mean? You can record all you want in the lobby and so on, just don't record back there. But he makes it like if you're telling me I can't do something, I gotta do it purposely gotta do it just to show you, you know what I mean? Show you that it's my right to do so and I can do it, fuck you. And that's where I have a problem with them. But just because we already know that phrase, and I hate saying it because I'm tired of hearing it, but just because something is legal doesn't mean you have to do it. Common sense kicks in. I could see, you know, you're in the middle, you know, the lady that's working back there. I could see her, you know, she's doing work, she left a file out there, and it should have not been out there, but he caught it while he was recording. So all they're asking, they're not asking for blood. Go record all you want in the lobby. Just don't record in that little, I don't know, dispatch office, if you want to call it that. And all of a sudden, hey, you're violating my rights. And that's, I don't know, man, that shit is so played out, you know, and I sympathize for police, public employees. You know, you try to communicate with these assholes. You're telling them, you know, don't do this, because you're not telling them to hurt them or to violate their rights. You're trying to work with them. Hey, just don't do this because of this and that. You know, common sense stuff. All of a sudden, you're violating their rights. Hey, so, I don't know. Maybe might be wrong or whatever. Listen, I've been accused of being a bootlicker. I've been accused of being a cop. You know, with all the shit that I've done in my past, I don't know. I'd be the dirtiest cop out there, but I'm just saying, guys, come on. These are our police officers. You know, that's a... You see when Casey was getting beat up and all that, call the cops. 1 minute you're bashing the cops, calling them all kind of names, and then when you're getting your ass whipped, call the cops. Because that's who we call when we're in trouble. Our local police, you know, our police officers. And here, this is how you pay them back, making them look stupid on YouTube. And that's all this guy does. He makes our public employees look dumb. He makes our law enforcement officers look dumb. And all they're trying to do is, and that's why I said these state troopers compromising, tippy-toeing over, you know, not trying to violate his rights, they dropped the ball. because this asshole made them look stupid on YouTube. And I think the state trooper should go after his ass, because trust me guys, this video will get a shitload of views. This guy makes good money. They should be going after his ass for a cut of the action. My opinion. Hey, let me know. Alright guys? And hey, I'll see you guys when I see you.
And that's why they back down, because they know that I'm well within my rights to record in public. They have to create the privacy. That is not my job to create the privacy. So, another win for freedom here today, another win for our constitutional rights. We're gonna be getting out of here in a few minutes. All right guys, so we're just getting out of the Pennsylvania State Police Troop J headquarters here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. As you guys saw, there was 4 different officers, troopers, who tried to violate my rights and dictate my behavior and dictate how I engage in my constitutionally protected activity. You know, there was even a threat of, you know, if you continue to film inside of the office towards that direction, we're gonna have a problem. I'm never intimidated. I'm ready to accept all consequences of exercising my rights peacefully, as you can see in all my videos. It did definitely end differently than how it did with the auditor that was removed from the building and told he was not allowed to film. With me, they went about it in a different way. They tried to tell me I couldn't point my camera in the office, in the dispatch center. It's just an absurd claim to make. If I had a hidden camera, like I explained to them, if I had a photographic memory, you know, there's no expectation of privacy in public. They have to create the privacy. So if I'm standing in public, I can film anywhere I can see from public. Period. So they got a little education today. They backed down, which is a good thing. No one's trying to be arrested here, but I will if I need to, just to prove the point. Hopefully they got an education here today, and hopefully all of you know how to firmly stick up for yourself and stand against police officers who are trying to violate your constitutional rights. Always remain calm, respectful, but assertive. Definitely a successful audit here today, guys. As always, stay safe, God bless.